Most railway ghosts aren't malicious. Sometimes they just pop up and give station porters a scare, while others are a warning or a bad omen for engine drivers. But for the most part, they usually don't cause much harm. In Japan, however, there's one ghost that's a little more bloodthirsty than its railway counterparts in the West. The exact origins of this ghost aren't quite known, but there are a few tellings of how it came to be. In the oldest version of the story, in post-World War II Hokkaido, an office worker named Kashima Riko was assaulted and violated by US military personnel. Distraught, she threw herself off a railway bridge that night and was cut in half by an oncoming train. She survived, but it was supposedly a cold night, which caused her arteries to close up, making her bleed slower. She had just enough strength to crawl to a nearby station, but rather than help, a station porter covered her with a tarp to hide her from passengers as she slowly bled out. Other versions of the story say it was a schoolgirl who fell on the line by accident, or that someone was pushed onto the tracks and subsequently bisected by a train. Kashima Ryako, however, seems to be the oldest version of this story. Regardless, those who have died in such a way are said to return as vengeful ghosts, appearing as legless bodies crawling along the ground on their hands and elbows. These spirits are known as Teke Tekes after the sound they make as they drag themselves. Once you hear the story of the Teke Tekes, it isn't long before they'll come for you. Some say they appear after 3 days, others a week, or some even a month. After they appear, they'll chase their target, and even though they're missing their legs, it's said they're able to keep pace with their victims, even ones that have tried to escape via car. Once caught, the Teke Tekes' victims will be found missing their legs, either cut or torn off in a similar way to how the Teke Tekes lost theirs. As such, most depictions of a Teke Tekes show them carrying a scythe to cut their target with. The Kashima Reiko version of the ghost specifically is said to appear in bathroom stalls, asking occupants if they know where her legs are. Failure to give a satisfying answer usually leads to death. Telling the ghost they're on the Menshin Expressway or replying Kamen Shinin Ma supposedly is enough to ward off the spirit. Other Teke Tekes ghosts might ask you if you need your legs, to which it's best to reply, I need them right now. Of course, this story is just an urban legend. That's why it can vary so much from place to place. But maybe let it be a reminder to be safe around trains, and also maybe not to take your legs for granted. Subscribe for more.